Hello, good morning and welcome back to my channel. So over the winter we hauled in lots and lots of horse manure. We got it from a friend in exchange for some work with the horses because Martin knows how to train and work and ride with horses. So he was doing that in the winter, and that's on hold for now obviously, but we still have lots of horse manure laying around. And you might not know this or see this, but this pile over here, under all the grass, is composted horse manure. So when we first got it in, we put a tarp over it, but then we needed the tarp for something else. We took it off and for some reason we never put it back on again. There was still lots of grass seeds in the horse manure. Horse manure doesn't really ferment or kill all the seeds, which is also why we have a little bit of grass growing in the garden, because we put in horse manure there as well. Next year I hope that we can compost it properly and that we don't have that issue, but for now we have to deal with it. Louis loves it. But now the plan for this pile was to put it with the olive trees. After being not taken care of for several decades, I feel that they could really need a boost. Hey! They really need a boost, so I want to give them some compost, and we still have a little bit of rain coming in the coming week, so then it can kind of seep into the soil and feed the trees that way. I need to get this grass up. I think some of it is even some grain, because they do get feed, the horses. This is kind of interesting. So I got a new tool. I got one of these, I'm not sure what the actual English term is, but one of these small cutting things. I can use them on the olive trees as well to get the new suckers off and stuff like that, and just cutting a little bits of grass in the garden and stuff like that. So I will just use this to take off the first bits of grass, and then I'll put lots of horse manure in the barrel and start hauling it to the trees. We have about 65 trees in this field alone, so I don't think I'll be done in one day. I think this will be a task for the whole week. Yeah, and for Pip this is a forest. But she loves it. What I'll do before getting the horse manure out of here is I'm gonna add this to our compost pile. We're gonna abandon it soon and build a new one closer to the yurt. And I haven't added any straw or other type of carbon lately, so I'm gonna add this, and then I'm gonna continue with the horse manure. we have a volunteer potato coming up. It's actually much taller than the ones that we have in the garden, so that's kind of a lesson, I think. But we're not going to eat it because it's too close to the human manure pile, so maybe one day. I bent it, which makes it a lot less useful, so I think it's time for a break. While I'm still on this side of the valley though, I'm gonna free this olive tree from all the very high grasses and flowers, and I'm gonna clean up the suckers at the bottom so that all the growth goes into these the more top parts. It's not a very high tree, but I think it will survive and grow more next year. Super great angle, I'm sure. As is life, it's a couple hours later. We had some lunch and I had to do the dishes for the last 3 days, so that took me a while. And filming on a mountain is hard. And Puck is kind of whiny, so that took me a little while to get back here. I straightened back out with the help of Martin the pitchfork, and so I'm just going to do one load of horse manure and bring them to the olive trees. This particular olive tree has had a rough go, as you can see. There's not much life in here anymore, and it was starting to get some new growth, but it doesn't look too happy. So my question for the olive growers watching is, what would you do? Obviously I need to cut down all this grass to give it some space, but other than that, would you just cut the whole tree and see if there's some life in the bottom, or would you try something else? Do let me know in the comments. How stunning are these pink flowers, by the way? We have, as you can see, so many. It's absolutely stunning all through the olive field.